So at 27, my past self was not the best. I was working a ton, ignoring my body, having anxious episodes followed by extreme episodes of fatigue. I was doing such intense workouts. I was burning this body to the ground, trying not to focus on the fact that I was unhappy in my life. Now, the anxious episodes kind of felt like a really, really heightened sense of I can't actually stop moving. It's that sensation of like, if I stop moving, something bad is going to happen. And the fatigue episodes didn't feel like depression. They felt like, I am so exhausted, I don't know if I can get up out of this chair. Wow, why can't I make it all the way through this workout when I typically can? And it would go like this, these cycles of like, you can do it, no you can't, you can do it, no you can't. And what I wish I had done right then and there was I wish I had gone to get my thyroid antibodies checked and gotten my thyroid checked. And I know how annoying it is to go to a doctor, but for the love of God, I wish that I had done this so much earlier. Because all of those episodes of anxiety and all of those episodes of fatigue and the reason that I was gaining weight and that my skin was dry and my hair was flaky and all of this stuff was all happening because there was something going on a physical level in my body and I was ignoring it. Now, the reason I say go get your thyroid antibodies checked is because those are a huge indicator of inflammation. Inflammation and burnout go hand in hand. It doesn't mean that your thyroid is compromised. It simply means that there is an inflammatory response going on in the body that is causing the rest of you to need to work harder to compensate. So, I didn't know that my thyroid antibodies were through the freaking roof. They were quite literally off the medical chart. The number was so high that it could not be charted. But every single time I went to go get blood work done, everything came back fine. So if you are somebody who is running themselves into the ground, you're noticing that there's mood fluctuations, it doesn't quite feel like your normal presentation of anxiety, fatigue, depression, you notice that it cycles, you notice that there's unexplainable weight gain or weight loss, do yourself a favor, go get your thyroid antibodies checked and get a full thyroid panel. Even if your thyroid is not compromised, mine has not been compromised for the last 6 years. This last month was the first time that my thyroid function got a little wonky. Even if your thyroid function is not compromised, an inflammatory response in the body that puts pressure on your thyroid can cause immense dysregulation and exacerbate the symptoms of burnout. Lifestyle changes such as reducing HIIT workouts, doing gentler stuff in terms of like yoga, Pilates, not so much cardio, changing the diet, going gluten-free, or doing a lot of other lifestyle changes that just reduce the stress load on the body can mean the difference between your body just conking out like mine did, even pre-POTS, or your body feeling good, and over the next 5 years, from 27 to 32, you feeling good, stable, balanced, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And if I had to go back and have this conversation with my 27-year-old self, and I do have this conversation with people regularly, do not ignore the symptoms that your body is giving you. Anxiety and depression, yes, you can have the mental presentation, but if you notice that you have started cycling when you don't typically cycle, if you notice that your body starts feeling like poo, if you notice that you are going through these symptoms of like, wow, I am exhausted, go get your thyroid checked, go get your thyroid antibodies checked. There are so many things that you can do before your thyroid kicks the bucket. And there are so many ways to mitigate high thyroid antibodies and inflammation in the body so that way you can get back to a stable mood and you can get back to stable workouts. The hardest part for me was pride and me saying, well, I used to be able to do this, why can't I do this now? So I used to be able to do a 60-minute yoga class and feel great about it. Why can't I do that now? And that is something that if you set your pride to the side and if you quite literally just go, let me prioritize taking care of my physical health now, your 30s are going to look a lot different and they're going to be a lot healthier. and they're going to feel more stable and balanced, as opposed to the experience that I lived, which is not everybody's experience, but the experience that I lived where it felt like your body is out of control, your mental state is kind of going with it, and nobody is telling you why this is happening or what it is.